Hi, in today's video we are going to talk about subtotals in Microsoft Excel, another great functionality that is available to help us quickly calculate and insert subtotals into our data and lists. Subtotals are not simply restricted to working out sums or totals, but additional functions can also be applied to subtotals, such as average, count, max, mean, and so on and so forth. My name is Albert, and on this channel I share insights from Microsoft Excel that are less known or understood, but help to increase efficiency in using this popular spreadsheet software. Let us turn to the computer to see how these subtotals work. Right. Here I've got a simple data set of cells consisting of a date, of an invoice number, customer, product, and sales amount. I need to insert subtotals within this data. Before I insert the subtotals, one thing that must be done is the data must be sorted in accordance with the columns for which you need to insert the subtotals. The subtotals I wish to insert will be based on the customer and the product columns. So before I do the subtotals, I will need to sort the data in that way. Now, with a single cell selected, Excel knows that all of the data surrounding it should be included within the sort. So I'll go to Data, Sort, and because I'm going to subtotal by customer and by product, I will need to sort this data at two levels. The first level will be the customer column, and I select that from the drop-down, and the sort order will be A to Z. I need to add a second level for the product. Select it from the drop-down, and that will also be ordered from A to Z. Hit OK, and now the data is sorted. It is important to sort the data before the subtotals because Excel looks down each of the columns that you've identified, and as the values in there change, for example, there's a change from here to there, Excel will automatically insert a row, and within there it will enter the subtotal in here in the column that you ask it to add the subtotals to, and it will put in a description to identify it as a subtotal line. So if the data hasn't been sorted in advance, you will end up getting subtotals inserted in all the wrong places, and that will not be what you want. So now that we've sorted the data correctly as per our requirement, we can now insert our subtotals. Again, all we need to have pre-selected is one cell within our data, and then we go to Data, Outline, Subtotal. Now in the dialog that follows, we need to tell Excel which column it should look in for the changes in the data. And the first column we're going to give it is the customer column. We also must say which function we want it to use in the subtotal process. By default, we are getting the sum function here, but we could choose any of the others that are available in the drop-down. Let's just go with the default selection, which is the sum function. We need to tell Excel where to add the subtotal to which column. It has pre-selected the sales amount column, and that is fine. So we just hit OK, and Excel should insert the subtotals for us. Notice that we now have a subtotal line that has been inserted there, and there are a few others further down. In addition, Excel has inserted 3 level buttons to the left of the screen because it has created outlines within our data. And if we click on the first button, we can see the grand total of our data. If we click on the second one, we get to see the totals by customer as well as the grand total. And the third button returns all of our underlying data together with the subtotals that were inserted. So those level buttons can help us to quickly review our data and our subtotals. However, our requirement was not to just insert subtotals for the customer, we also need to insert subtotals for the product so that we can see how much sales have been generated by product, by customer. And to do that, we still need to have one cell selected within our data, and we repeat the process: data, outline, subtotal. But this time, we need the changes to be in the product column. So we shall select product from the columns drop down, and we shall use the sum function again, and we shall add the subtotals to the sales amount column. Now, there's this checkbox here says replace current subtotals. This is particularly important where you already have subtotals within the data, and in this case I already have subtotals because I inserted them previously. But I don't want to replace them. I want additional subtotals for the product. So I'll just leave that as it is, and I will click OK. And when I do that, subtotals for the product have been inserted, as you can see, for each customer. In addition, we have a 4th level button that has appeared to the left of our screen, and when we click on number 2 now, we get the earlier summary. When we click on number 3, this time we get not just the customer subtotals, but we also have the product subtotals within each customer. And all of these formulas have been inserted dynamically, quite quickly, by Microsoft Excel. Finally, also number 4 allows us to see all of the underlying data again, but with the subtotals in between. This summary is beautiful. These summaries are quick to produce. Sometimes they are all that you need to get a quick picture of what is going on with your data. Subtotals are easy to use, as you've seen. They can give you quick results and can help you to quickly summarize your data with just a few clicks of the mouse. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about these and whether this would help you in your situation. If you found this valuable, please click the like and subscribe buttons as well as the bell notification so you get notified of any future videos as I release them. I'll see you on the next one.